Gas prices are once again reaching a new record highs across the country. The national average for a gallon of gas is now $4.96. That's according to AAA. That's nearly 30 cents higher than last week. So our Carter Evans is in California, where gas prices there are some of the highest in the nation. Carter, good morning. I was looking at the price list behind you and trying to calculate just how much it's going to cost to fill up. You know, I used to have a pretty big SUV, and I don't think I can do the calculations in my head.
Right. I've got a 20-gallon tank, 21 gallon, and it costs me about $130, $135 to fill up now every time. It is very expensive. These are the types of prices you see in California, but the average price here right now is $6.39 a gallon. And at that rate, a drive to San Francisco from LA and back would cost you $250 in gasoline. It's actually cheaper to fly there right now than it is to drive. And those sky-high prices are expected to keep going up.
With no relief in sight at the gas pump, Americans are digging deeper into their pockets.
I had to get another job just to pay for gas.
And it just keeps getting more expensive as countries turn away from Russian oil, limiting global supplies. But those eye-popping prices at the pump still aren't scaring away summer travelers, according to oil analyst Tom Closa.
How high is it going to have to get before people actually really pull back on driving?
Well, that's an experiment in progress right now. But my sense is that people are still going to take vacations.
The high demand could drive the national average to $5 a gallon within weeks, enough to push some people to give up gasoline for good.
All electric vehicles, I cannot keep them in stock for more than 2 hours.
That fast?
Goes that quick, yes.
Kia is the second biggest seller of electric vehicles behind Tesla. The company's EV sales are up 132% from last year.
The electric with the money. See?
Sounds like a no-brainer these days.
Yep.
At a Senate hearing Tuesday, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned lawmakers that pain at the pump could continue.
It's virtually impossible for us to insulate ourselves from shocks like the ones that are occurring in Russia that move global oil prices.
Another wild card, hurricane season. About 50% of the nation's refining capacity is along the Gulf Coast.
If a hurricane hit and knocked 10% of our refining capacity offline, what would that do?
But I think a hurricane really alters the calculus. Then you get into the $6 to $7 a gallon range.
So when are we going to get some relief? Well, unfortunately, most analysts think we won't get back into the $3 range this year, maybe sometime next year or 2024, they say, when more global refineries come online. But there are two things that could bring gas prices down immediately, and neither option is real good. The first is another COVID wave. That would stop people from driving. That would bring down demand. The other is a recession. And no one wants either of those.
Yeah.
Emery?
Two bad choices. But listen, just last week, OPEC Plus finally announced that it would increase oil supply for July and August. OPEC had been sort of holding back on that for a while. Will that make a difference?
It should. Theoretically, it should make a difference. You put more oil into the market, it should ease prices. But at the same time, you got to think that we have European nations that are trying to wean themselves off Russian oil right now. So at the same time, we may be getting a little more from OPEC. We have more nations pulling back from Russian oil. So it remains to be seen how much extra oil we're actually going to have on the market, if any at all.
You know, I wasn't surprised by the interest in electric cars. I think everyone's now talking about that as an alternative. But even before this, it was hard to get electric cars, the supply chain issues and all that sort of thing. But then I thought, you know, if everyone who wants an electric car gets one, what about the power grid in California? Can the power grid even handle that?
You know, and that's a big question. And right now, the power grid would have to be upgraded. But I guess the good and the bad news is there aren't enough electric cars for everyone right now. They can't keep them on lots. And as they come in, they sell them. They can't make them fast enough right now. When I did speak with a couple analysts, one concern that someone in specific mentioned to me is Texas. All right, because they have power grid problems to begin with, right? What if they had another situation like they did a couple of winters ago, and all of a sudden you've got a huge electric car fleet that needs to be charged. That's a whole new problem when you have big power outages.
It's so true. Carter, thank you very much.
Sure.